So here's an idea. If someone is 18 years old and does not have a job and wants to borrow tens of thousands of dollars, do you know what lenders tell them? No. You're 18 years old. You don't have a job. We're not going to loan you $50 or $60 or $80,000. That's the answer. No. Well, along come our brilliant federal government and says, oh, we'll guarantee Junior's loan. If Junior is stupid and doesn't graduate, 52% of the people that start college graduate, by the way, 48% don't, but they all that take out a student loan leave their graduation paper or not, diploma or not, with the student loan debt. We, the federal government, are going to guarantee little Junior. Why? Because we want to encourage education. Well, the net result has not been encouraged education. 52% is all that graduate. The net result has been a whole bunch of people with debt guaranteed by the government. Add the stats in this article to it, and you know what you've got? Grandma and Grandpa also guaranteed it. They co-signed for it. Parent plus loans. Mommy and Daddy co-signed for Junior. Because for whatever reason, Junior couldn't get the loan on his own. So what do you do, Grandpa? Grandma, if little precious little grandbaby comes, and I got precious little grandbabies, if they come trotting in at 18 years old and asking for student loans, my answer will be no. I might be able to give them some money and help them, but I will not be signing for any loans, and I will not be giving them any money if they're going to be borrowing money. I will not participate in their stupidity, in their delusional exercise. Well, you can't go to school without a loan. Everybody knows that, except all these young people that I meet that are doing it. Well, not everybody's parents are rich. Really, I mean, loser language, people, seriously. Okay, let's look. The average in-state tuition you can pay for if you work 20 to 30 hours a week babysitting, dog walking, cutting grass. You can't do it on minimum wage, but those three things you can make $15 to $20 an hour. You can get through school, but your college choice cannot be some school you can't afford. So, by the way, you shouldn't buy a Mercedes if you're a broke person. That's stupid. So you don't go to a school you can't afford if you're a broke person. You go to in-state tuition, you go to community college for the first couple of years and get your basics knocked out of the way. They cost even half or a third of what in-state tuition costs. So mommy and daddy, instead of participating in this ridiculous stupidity and then waddling your fat butt into your 60s broke and with your kids' student loan debt around your neck, instead of doing that, why don't you say no? Choose a school you can afford and I'll help you get a job. And I'll take an extra job and give you some money. I'll sell some stuff and give you some money. But quit participating in this idea that all education requires borrowing to get through. It's simply mathematically not true. So what I'm saying is we do not have a student loan crisis in America. We have a parenting crisis. And we're stupid about education. How oxymoronic is that? We are stupid about education. People go $30, $40, $50, $60, $80,000 in debt to get a master's degree in German polka history. Give me a break. Absolute useless education in the marketplace. Rachel always says left-handed puppetry, you know, as if right-handed puppetry had a real marketplace. But anyway, you're going to go get a degree that you do not have a way to earn a living and go tens of thousands, $100,000, $80,000, $60,000 in debt to do that. And mom and dad, you just stand there and watch them and go, yeah, why don't you study something stupid at a college you can't afford, and then we're all going to stand back and watch you wreck your life instead of intervening as if they had a drug problem. That's how stringently I would intervene. They're 18, they can make their choices. They're 18, they can be a coke addict too, but I'm going to love them enough to get all up in their life and make their life miserable until they quit that stuff. And the same thing's going to be true if they try to go to a college they can't afford to study something stupid that does not allow them to make a living, which is the first purpose of education and the justification that everybody uses to go into debt to get it. So choose a college you can afford. Have a plan to work while you're there. No, mom and dad and grandpa and grandma, we're not going to co-sign. And you're going to walk up next to this 18-year-old, some of them have some sense, but some of them haven't got a brain enough to go to college because the choices they're making. I talked to one the other day who was going to go to college. You know why she liked the college? Out-of-state tuition, which is over double what her in-state would be, at another state college, very similar level of education. You know why she wanted to go there? Because it was a nice town. See, people like that should not be allowed to make decisions by themselves. They're not grown-ups. That's a dumb butt statement, isn't it? And if you're her mama, you're her daddy, you're her grandpa, you're her granny, you co-sign for the loan, you're as dumb a butt as she is. And then we end up with 73% of older student loan borrowers having borrowed money for someone else to go to school. And it's quadrupled in just the last decade. The stupidity is it's alive and well. Stop it, America. Stop it.